This was one of 29 failed energy suppliers over the past year. The victims of sky-high wholesale gas prices, which they couldn't pass on because of the price cap.
People's Energy believes in affordable energy for all.
Some, however, were not financially strong enough to deal with market forces. Yesterday, the boss of the energy regulator said they should have checked that.
Financial regulation needs to be tougher. We need a retail sector that's more resilient and more able to deal with the kind of shock that we've seen. And to be clear, Chair, we accept that had we done that earlier, this would have been better for customers.
4 million customers were left without a supplier, and now we're picking up the cost of protecting them through our energy bills.
You're thinking it might be 200 million.
Something like that. Now, those figures aren't figures that we finished with. We're still going through those, but roughly of that order of magnitude. But the vast majority of the cost has been down to re-hedging people when they move from a failed supplier to another supplier. And that's about 85% of the cost that we're seeing.
The average household will have to pay almost £700 a year extra on their energy bills after Ofgem raised the price cap last week. And there could be more pain to come.
The market really is looking at some factors which are fairly binary. And your member has already mentioned the Russia-Ukraine situation. That will clearly have an impact on supply, and that will clearly have an impact on price. So I'd caution against any projections, but if we just look at the forward market, so what the traders think right now, then it does look like there's upward pressure on prices.
Meanwhile, more and more of us, many working full-time, are having to make difficult choices. 1 million adults across the UK went an entire day without eating over the past month because they were unable to put food on the table, according to the Food Foundation. The charity says it's due to rising energy bills and food prices, plus the loss of the £20 universal credit uplift. The government announced last week a loan of £200 from October via energy companies, plus a council tax rebate in England equating to £150 per household. But critics say it's nowhere near enough. Mortgage costs are also rising, and still to come is the national insurance rise in April, plus the freeze in income tax brackets, meaning millions more will start paying tax or pay the higher rate. Political choices, which the government is sticking to for now. Paul Hawkins, GB News.